Welcome to the A-List Movie Club. I am your host, the game changer, Wes Troop. And with me, as always, are Dominic and John. How's it going tonight, guys?
Good.
Good.
I have my twist.
Good. And this week we're doing something a little bit different. And what a way to kick off this little new thing. John and I tend to go to the Dollar Tree when they have their DVD and Blu-ray drops and come out with stacks like this. So we thought maybe one of these times we should check out some of these Dollar Tree titles that we find there. And randomly we put in our titles together, and this is what we came up with. And that is The Survival of the Dead. And there it is.
We got to stop shopping at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah. On an island off the coast of North America, local residents simultaneously fight a zombie epidemic while hoping for a cure to return their undead relatives back to their humane state. That's somewhat true what it's about. And this
Not
is
humane, human.
Yeah.
Human.
This directed and written by George A. Romero, and unfortunately, this was his final film. So, who wants to go first?
I do. God, this movie sucked. You know, and when we picked it, I looked at such George A. Romero. He's done so many zombie movies. I was thinking this may be too good for us to do because I thought that could be cool. And it started out okay. I don't know why they figured that an island off the coast of Delaware is going to be inhabited by Irish guys and Southern
Cowboys.
people. Yeah, cowboys. Some parts were funny, not intending to be. God, this was a pile of God, I don't even know what to say.
It's like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. This is one big pile of shit.
I think it's even worse than shit. I think it's a pile of cat puke. It was terrible.
I got this because it was George A. Romero, like you guys said, who can make zombie movies in his sleep probably at this point. I thought, for a buck, it's Blu-ray, it's the Ultimate Undead Edition. But, what the hell? Yeah, I should have left that movie sit.
Did you
what a way.
When you put it on, did it have, you could choose a side, the living or the dead?
Yes.
What side did
we
you
chose? We chose the dead.
Yeah, so did we.
Same.
Does it make? I don't know if it makes a difference or not.
No.
I didn't want to watch
The Living
it again.
Side was a much better movie, evidently.
Yeah, I didn't know if it had different endings, and I'm not going to watch this shit again to find out. So.
No way.
No.
I was rooting for the zombies.
Same.
Just what's left of you, you can just wipe us out now. Go ahead, take us out. Yeah, I thought the same thing when it first started. I'm like, oh, cool, we're in Ireland. Then it's in like Delaware. I'm like, what the hell?
Plum Island.
I've been to Delaware. They don't talk like that.
Right.
It's only redeeming quality for the dollar I paid is there were some pretty cool kills.
Yeah.
Some cool zombie kills I'll give. That was all right. The guy with the flare gun who lit up like a light bulb.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool. But yeah, a bunch of actors I never heard of, if you want to call them actors.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of people I never heard of skating around. Zombies had more life to them.
Yeah.
This is a pseudo sequel to Diary of the Dead, which I thought was better.
I never
An
saw
okay
that one.
movie.
Yeah.
It's better than this. It's not great, but it's better than this.
That's not saying much.
Yeah. No. Yeah, what a shame for this to be the last movie of his career.
Mm.
Man. They could probably bring him back as a zombie, probably make a better movie than this.
Right.
Yeah, it's terrible. Only an hour and a half, it felt twice as long.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely.
Oh, man. Yeah. What do you think, Wes?
Now, before
I'm right on. I'm right on par with you guys. Yeah, I think the only thing, like you said, some okay kills, some moments of gore are okay, but there's some really bad CGI here. Like the heads on the pikes, it looked like something in an effect you'd see from a movie from like the 1930s. And that fire extinguisher kill with the zombie that when like the eyeballs came out, that looked a little bad. But yeah, I don't know what the frickin' budget was on this movie, but some moments were so bad that they're laughable. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be or not. Like the guy that was fishing for zombies. that gave me a good laugh, whether it was intentional or unintentional. And like the mailman, the postman zombie, I just thought was weird. There's a lot of random WTF moments here too, like to come in to meet your cast of heroes with a masturbating female soldier. Nothing says welcome to the cast. I kind of felt like they were trying to be like Zombieland and like trying to kill the zombies in extreme ways, like death by hot dog fork. And like you said, flare gun.
Well, I think this movie
it reminded me of that a little bit.
This movie came out before Zombieland, I believe.
It was around the same time, yeah. No, but like that, but that whole like thing they do in Zombieland of like kill of the week or whatever, it reminded me a little bit of that. The story reminded me of one of the seasons of like The Walking Dead. Did they not do something like this in like season 2 when Shane, they had all those people in the barn and Shane shot them all?
Yeah.
It reminded me a little bit of that, but that Walking Dead was much better. Yeah, just like lame twists with the twin sister. I know Dominic screamed when they're like, "Oh, that's my twin sister." We're like, "Oh, come on." The truck of money, like, why is that even a plot point? Like, we have $1 million in this truck. Okay.
What are you gonna buy?
I don't know where that came from, where it goes to. It doesn't go anywhere.
It went nowhere.
And just so many stupid storylines. Huh?
It went nowhere. That's where it went.
Yeah. Just so many stupid storylines, like the cowboy and the sister having an affair or whatever. Just, I thought that all the characters were pretty unlikable. There's really no one to root for. And
Zombie.
The only actor I knew was the kid, and that was because I had to watch those Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies, and he was in one of the kids in that. But yeah, I thought it was really bad. Is there any trivia for this movie?
Is that daughter like the only girl in that entire town? Because when that guy's like, "Oh, my daughter's there," and then the lesbian soldier's like, "Oh, really?" And then when she's riding around on the horse, that young kid's like, "She's cute." Like, Is there no other girls in this town? She wasn't that cute.
That's a good point. Yeah.
The budget, by the way, was $4 million.
Okay.
Yeah. The horse that they're trying to get her to eat is the same horse that Rick rides at the beginning of The Walking Dead.
Oh, wow.
Wow, cool.
So the horse, I knew the horse. The horse was the biggest star.
Romero had plans to make 2 more movies after this. The next one was supposed to be called Road of the Dead. Unfortunately, he died before he had a chance to make him. Lucky for us. The guy who played Sarge, who was kind of an asshole, the guy
Yeah.
who went on the bus and was telling that kid to turn off the camera, he's from Diary of the Dead. This is why it's a sequel, because he's from that one onto this one. This is the least successful film in George A. Romero's film series. I wonder why. I want my dollar back.
Rightfully so.
The cast are all Canadian. The movie was shot in Canada. So it's Irishman in Delaware, filmed in Canada. Yeah, there isn't much trivia because no one gives a shit.
Thank God.
Right.
All right, let's rate this pig. Start off big fat 0.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Well, I'm a little generous in that because I like some of the kills. And I like some of the, like you brought, the guy fishing for zombies was funny. Whether it's supposed to be or not, there was a few funny moments. So it's probably like a 2 for me. 1 for the kills, 1 for the humor. That's all it's getting.
And I'll split it down the middle.
Not the wrong one, Wes. It should be this one.
Yeah, the wrong finger.
One. Look at the one.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be trading this film in. It will not make my collection. It'll sit right next to Howard the Duck at the local store. So, all right. Yeah, maybe when we do a Dollar Tree pick next time, it'll be a little higher. But who knows? So yeah. So this time it's gonna be my turn to pick, and this is a film. I'm pretty sure you have this one, John. It's on our list, so hopefully. If not, I have a second choice. But this is a film I saw back in theaters back in 2013. It came out, and it's got a great cast. It's called The Way, Way Back, starring Steve Carell and Toni Collette.
I have it.
Good. Sam Rockwell's in it. Yeah. What?
Got it at the dollar store, actually.
Oh, now the dollar store can redeem itself because I have seen this one already. So.
I haven't seen it.
But yeah, I really remember really liking it, so I'm excited to see it again. And I know you guys haven't seen it yet, so.
Okay.
It's a good summer movie too. So.
I like Steve Carell. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that was what we will look at for next week. But until then, John, you want to talk a little bit about the podcast?
Yeah, We Like Wrestling Podcast. It's a weekly podcast. 4 guys sitting around talking about everything and anything wrestling related. Tournaments, classic pay-per-view reviews. Oh, that's so hard for me to say. Current news, whatever wrestling related, we talk about it. We're on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you find your podcasts. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We Like Wrestling Podcast.
All right. And of course, for me, you can subscribe right here on YouTube, youtube.com/Westside of 515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTrueBaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.
Dickhead.